Yeah, Brett Papa here at PapastachePop. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, this song's cool little ditty. It's also one of those songs for parents out there, and I'm sure not many parents are learning this song, but it's like you're singing along with the kids in your car, and your kids are like 11 or 12, and you're like, yeah, this is so cool. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait a second, they're singing about making out. It happens. It's how the world goes round and round and how we all get here. So, fun little song. Just keep happy things in mind, thoughts in mind if you're a parent. Like, this is fun, and I'm going to learn it for Johnny or Sally, and it's going to be great. Easy song, but some tricky timing in the chorus part, so it'll be fun. It's a little, open chord, bar chord, workout, rhythm thing, and yeah. Click the link below if you have a song request. It's awesome down there, I swear. Okay, zoom in for a closer look. All right, so not too bad. We're just switching between a couple chords. We got a C, an F, and a G. We're going to repeat that process 4 times. It's a very simple strum pattern. So what we're going to do, third finger, second finger, first finger. We got the 3rd fret on the A, 2nd fret on the D, 1st fret on the B. We have an open G and an open E. It gives us a C chord. We can do a bar chord F if you're feeling adventurous. You bar the whole 1st fret. And then you put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and then the 3rd fret of the A and D. You can do that. Or, very close in shape, identical shape actually, just different strings, you're going to bring these two down to the D and G and flatten out your 1st finger to cover the E as well. And you have an F chord. From there, you can keep this same shape if you're just working on, switching chords. You're a beginner to guitar, right? You can go all the way up to E and A and then tuck in your pinky and get a G. Now, you can also do fingers 2 and 1 on the E and A and then tuck these guys in on the 3rd fret as well of the B and E and get a G like that. So we got... So all I'm doing is I go down and then I do a mute stroke. And then when I switch chords, so when you hit that mute, you can be switching your fingers to the next chord. I'm going to start on an upstroke, so I go. Right? So we got up, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Right, so the only tricky part is that mute and then the 2 upstrokes. And then the rest is just down in upstrokes. So we got... Next group. So it's going to repeat that process, or that progression, I should say, rather, 4 times. I'm not going to play it 4 times, though. So you get the idea. All right, so then the next part, we're going to go E minor to F, E minor to G. It's like a little pre-chorus. So you can do fingers 1 and 2 on the 2nd fret of the A and the D. I use fingers 2 and 3, whatever floats your boat. I get in the habit just because a lot of times, when you do an E major chord, if you get used to moving, these 2 fingers, you can play E minor just as well, but then you have your 1st finger if you need to play E major, right? Little, tidbit. Nothing to do with the song, just wasting time. All right, so back to the song. So we got... Okay, so the next part, we're going to do the same thing basically from E minor to F. But we're not going to do as much on the G. It's going to go. And then stop. And then it goes back into an E minor, but we're transitioning into a chorus. All right, so one more time. And chorus. All right, let's go through this chorus real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to use an F major bar chord, which we've already done. We've already showed you how to do that. Now we're going to do an A minor bar chord, which is just taking that middle finger off. You're on a different fret. You're on the 5th and 7th frets. Okay? And then from there, what we're going to do is a power chord, which is just the root and the 5th. I double up. This is just the octave. So the top 3. I'm not doing specific major or minor chords. It makes it a lot easier to do this part of the progression. So we're going to start with an E minor. So right off the bat, E minor, right into F, down, 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 up, and then a down on the G, and then up on the A minor. Now the F and the A minor, you want to use that full chord. You want to hear all those notes. So we got. So up, down, down, up. And then I'm going to go G. Now down to C, which is just dropping everything down a string. So it's A, D, and G. So we're going to go up, up, down, up, down, up, and then down, and then you start over again. So we got. E minor right back into C to F like we do in the verse. All together real fast. Only other part you have left is a bridge, so let's go over that. All right, let's go over that bridge. Blah, blah, blah. So that was the bridge. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on a G. Instead of, when you do the chorus and you do right, you're going to, instead of going to that E minor chord and then back, you're You're going to stay on that G, and then that goes into the bridge, okay? So once we get to the bridge, when I strum the chords, I'm going to go start the chords on upstrokes, the ones that have the pattern, and you'll see how it goes. So we're going to go G, mute, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, up. I'm going to go to an A minor chord, but in the open position. So it's B first fret, D and G second fret, down, mute, and then I'm going to go to the G, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, up, down, and then back to the F. Right? So we got up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, up. So in between, those in between chords, the A minor and the E minor basically are a hit and a mute. So we got, so I hit the chord and then I mute, and that lets me get to the up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, up, A minor, down, mute, up, 2, 3, 4, 5, down, up. And then back into the chorus. I think it goes through that progression twice, I believe. Maybe 4 times. I don't know. Give or take 10 or 12, whatever, figure it out. You'll hear it, and then back into, you can't stop moving once the chorus comes back in. So you'll know. Just listen. Awesome. Yeah, all right, way to go. You learned another pop ditty. Woohoo! Now you can, jump around in the bed with your kids, or if you're, 11 or 12 or 13 learning a song, you can jump around with your guitar, because that's awesome. We love guitar playing kids. Click the links below and I'll teach you more songs. It'll be awesome, I swear. All right, thanks as always for watching. Catch you next time.